Hey guys, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time I'm doing another one of those news live stream things. I don't know why I decided, hey, maybe this will be a good idea, because so far the last one was not, but that was a pilot to what I was trying to do, so there's that. And there's also something I want to talk about at the end of this episode, something that I know a while back I talked about some guy's comment and it didn't go so well because I didn't really take it too well, but there's a new comment that came out that really got to me, and I feel like I need to talk about it, even if that is not the intent of what the person is trying to go for. It's still something that I should talk about in case anyone has that idea. So the people who I'm going to shout out, which by the way, don't ask for a shout out. Just because you ask for a shout out doesn't mean I'm going to give you it. But actually, I'm going to let a couple more people come in beforehand. Anyways, so yeah, hey, do you like the setup with the Transformers in the background now? Look at that. We got the big Optimus Prime right there in the back, doing all Optimus Prime stuff. You got Prey King right there, and I hit the shelf, and things almost fell on me. You can see my Legends figures all right on the front, and they're beautiful. God, I love the Legends class figures. Love them. Awesome. Yeah. And then also right beside me, I have my Last Night figures. So I got the Optimus Prime. Great figure. Can't wait for Jobby the Hong to do a review on that. And then I also got the Barricade, Berserker, and Steelbane beside me. So, has anyone watched the commentary of the Robots in Disguise episodes that I did? What I want to do for that, and I'll get to the news in a second. What I want to do for that is I want to do more commentaries on different series, like maybe Transformers Armada, Transformers Energon, Transformers Cybertron. I know someone's going to scream, why didn't you say the Unicron trilogy? Because I didn't want to. Transformers Prime, more Robots in Disguise, Generation 1, not Generation 2, because most of that was rehashed from Generation 1, or all of it, or something, I don't know. I never really cared for it. And then maybe some of the stuff that I don't watch. Like one of the main ideas I had for the commentary series was Rescue Bots, because I don't watch that. I don't do anything with Rescue Bots on my channel. Most of my content is pretty much anything but Rescue Bots. So I figured, hey, why not do something involving Rescue Bots? Because, well, there's nothing. So yeah. G2 wasn't bad. I'm talking about the show. I don't care about the show because it's just rehash of G1, I believe. I could be wrong about that, but I believe it was like... Well, I remember it was the Generation 1 show just with transitions. No, the toys weren't bad, though. You had creative color schemes that were weird in the 90s, and it was nostalgic. So. Yes, I do watch Jobby. Actually, recently. A couple of people have mentioned that my Canadian reviewer Unicron review is like Jobby the Hong. I want to say that I didn't really take inspiration for the full episode on Jobby the Hong, because I was actually in production for that. I was writing that before I actually watched Jobby the Hong. I only watched... We recently started watching him about, I want to say a month ago. Not even a month ago. About this week, I believe. Don't know why I said a month ago. I believe I watched him a couple months ago, but I wasn't really into his content till just now. And it wasn't like he was doing bad content. It was just, okay, I'm going to watch this guy for a day, and then I end up forgetting about it. So. Anyways, Mr. Freeze the Lord, Hero Prime, S Productions, Green Ninja Boy, Super Mario Sweet, Ash Dono, Garcia Prime, Armada Williams, Lena or Lenny Likes Everything, sorry, Bone Crusher Reviews, Decepticon Almighty 2. Cause for Alarm. Jake Hoffman. Ghost Shadow. Pablo Favreau. Lequec. And let's see. Applesauce. Apparently I'm someone's dad. Maybe the squirrels. Are you one of the squirrels that we saved? Esteban. Certified Awesome. Never Strafe. Ethan Neoni. And Philip Fabian. Applesauce. All right, this is what I'm going to do. People who keep asking for a shout out on the live stream are people that I'm not going to shout out on the live stream. Bumblebee Flamestar. Just to make it fair, because it seems like people who do that just want attention. So, before we get to the Transformers news, apparently there is a earthquake around here, and there's like a tsunami warning in the Pacific. I'm in the Pacific. I don't think I'm going to get it, but I just saw the title. I looked a little bit into it. So there's that. All right. So we started. When was the last news episode? It was last Monday, I believe. So the 10th. So we got to start back at the 11th. And I'm really going to mainly talk about the news that interests me, but I am going to breeze through some of the other news. So let's go ahead and go all the way back to the 11th. And let's see, July 11th. Seems like there was a lot of news on the 11th. And we're here. So let me screen share. Wave 2 hasn't come out in my place yet. Help. Well, I can't really help, but I got Steel Bane. So there's that. All right. Let's go ahead and do stuff. Screen share. Start screen share. Let's talk about the news. Okay. In-package images of Fantoys Terminus Gigantus, which is a masterpiece style Omega Supreme. I've actually seen parts of the reviews for it, and I'm actually surprised that it does transform. I thought that this thing was not going to transform. I thought it was just a statue piece or something. No, it fully transforms and everything. Which I shouldn't be that surprised. I mean, Omega Supreme seems to be a pretty easy thing to do, especially at that scale. But I don't know, just from the first images, I thought it was just a statue piece that they put in the masterpiece lineup, but it doesn't actually transform, but it has all the articulation and whatnot. But no, it's a fully transformable thing, and super expensive. Like, I believe the first part, it comes in 2 parts. The first part is like $199, and then the second part is around $139. That's a lot. That's around $340 for an Omega Supreme. Transformers The Last Night, 3rd weekend final numbers. The Last Night has now pushed forward to 118 million domestically through the first 19 days, which is quite a step down from Age of Extinction's 213 million. The Last Night has earned 376.8 million, bringing a worldwide total of 495.8 million. That is the lowest any of the Transformers live-action movies have gotten to. And to be honest with you, the more that I look back at The Last Night, the more I hate it. And you know what? Fucking deserves it. I am just going to say it deserves to be canned, because it's not a good movie. We need a reboot by now. And maybe this is a shout to say, Michael Bay, stop directing these goddamn movies, you know? We're tired of it. We're bored of it. So I'm hoping that the Bumblebee movie actually does a spectacular job, But I don't think it will because it's not a huge big deal like the other Transformers movies was. It's just Bumblebee. It's mainly talking about Bumblebee. But I hope it gets the recognition because Travis Knight is the director. It's still Transformers. And hopefully this is a shout to say, hey, Michael Bay is not the only director in the world. There's other ones. You can find more. What the F? Transformers The Last Night podcast special now online, so you guys can check that out. Let's go ahead and go through the Takara, Bumblebee, Slugslinger, and Perceptor, and Octane, which Perceptor also has Ramhorn, and Octane also has a Headmaster Ghost Starscream, which is pretty cool. So yeah, this is the Octane, and the Octane looks pretty good, but it also kind of looks a little plain, but I will give it this, it does still look very good. I love the paint on the wings. The Starscream Ghost head is pretty cool, and I like the fact that they actually include a Ghost Starscream for this. The plane mode is very basic, but you know what? It looks gorgeous. They didn't blow it out of proportions. No, it looks fine. And then, let's see, what else? The truck mode, again, looks a little plain. I think in this mode it could have used a bit more coloring, but other than that, I think it looks good. And look at that Titan Master, too. It looks spectacular. So yeah, very cool, very impressive, but I think I'm fine with the regular Voyager class one that's coming out. And then here is Slugslinger, and I'll be honest with you, I think the Hasbro one just looks a little better, except for the gold nipples, the 4 nipples. I think is better on the Takara one, but I will say this. The Takara one also has the Target Master, which is pretty cool. I will say this. I like the shade of blue on the Hasbro one a little bit more. So maybe that's just me, but I think it looks good. Although it could be this picture not doing such a good job, I think they brighten this up a little bit. So there's that. Yeah, you could tell by the lighting with the black in there that they did lighten this up. So it will be closer to this color scheme. But still, not bad. If you guys want the Takara one with the Target Master, I kind of don't like the Target Master just because it's so obvious that the legs are up there. I mean, yeah, usually with the Target Masters, they don't look too proper. I mean, look at Night. What is the one that comes with Nightstick? I was thinking of the one that came with Cyclonus. Yeah, you could obviously tell that the arms are on the side, but it hides itself pretty well. This is just, his fucking legs are right there, so. But still not bad. The Bumblebee's cool. I like the clear plastic. I think that's nice. I like how it looks like he's got another window on the back here, which is pretty cool. The ball joints right here are painted in black, I believe, or no, that's clear plastic. I have the Bumblebee. I don't mind that Bumblebee. I think it looks cool. If you want the exosuit spike thing, that's fine, but I think you're going to be happy with the regular release anyways. I mean, it's a step up. It surely is, but I'm perfectly fine with mine. It's also funny that the Takara one, usually Takara is known for their paint applications because they add more, and you know, the shoulders and the Oddbot logo looks a little cleaner. I'll give it that. No, they look relatively the same, but I like the clear windows. I'll give it that. But there's a paint application in the grill that is missing on this toy. It's got a little bit of black at the bottom, but the section above that is not painted. On the Hasbro one, it's painted. So, hey, you got silver rims, so that's a plus too. But I think that the black on the regular Bumblebee works. I like the silver on this, but I think the black is just nice. And there you got Spike, which I believe is also the Cerebros from the Fortress Maximus. I could be wrong about that. Here's Perceptor. I already did a video on Perceptor comparing that to the Hasbro one, which I'm not going to talk too much about. If you guys want to check that video out, go ahead. But what I will say is this Perceptor looks pretty cool. A little too plain for me. I kind of like the look of the Hasbro one, but there are some things in the Takara one that I do like. And again, if you want more of a comparison, go to that Hasbro versus Takara video. And yes, he's got Ramhorn, which is pretty cool. Not bad. And we go back to the original images. So that is the Takara set. Pretty cool. And then moving right along, we have Transformers The Last Night. concept art by Mark Yang, Bumblebee, Barricade, and Optimus, and more. This is Barricade, which was originally concept in black. Very nice. This is, of course, closer to the original color scheme, not the dark blue that was seen in the movie, which I don't mind the dark blue all too much anymore. But looks pretty cool. I do like the detail going on throughout this car. Looks very nice, impressive. I do like the style. And that Decepticon logo with the police right there. Oh, I wish the toy had that. Oh. And then here's Bumblebee, which this concept is not really Camaro looking. I don't think it is a Camaro. I think it's a Mustang now. So I think they were going to change Bumblebee completely into a new car. It's a nice looking car, I'll give it that, but I think I'd rather go for the Camaro. But this is something that I think people would accept more so for Bumblebee because it's got a more rounded shape. But yeah, even with that said, like you look at the back, and I think this is a different car. Yeah, this is a different concept car compared to this. This is something else. This is the Chevy Camaro. And I think this would have been cool. It's got all these nice little details, but I also think it's probably a little too much. I mean, yeah, it's cool. It's Bumblebee, but it's also a robot in disguise. And I just think that's a little bit pushing it. But my God, the Camaro looks amazing. Look at the front of this. It looks so good. Looks nice. And there's another concept of Bumblebee, which again looks further from the Camaro, but it does have the Camaro lights, or a Camaro themed light look to the lights, but well, maybe Mustang. I don't know. But still not bad. I mean, he's got the stripes. Would be cool to see this. I think that's nice, and I like the angry look on the front of that. So yeah, very cool. Very interesting concepts. Here's Kate's truck, and here's a scavenger. I don't know. I really don't understand what that is, but okay. This is Day Trader's alt mode, conceptualized, and it was a Mercedes. You can see all the weapon stuff. You can see a hand sticking out on the side, a little gun turret thing, a leg, or what looks to be a leg. Just a lot of stuff going on into this. Pretty cool. And then going on to Hound. Now, this is the interesting part about Hound, is it was conceptualized to have the weapons on the back, and I believe it just transforms or converts into this, but it was conceptualized to have the weapon system much like the toys do. So I was thinking, okay, these weapons don't really come out of anywhere, and the back of this never really looked right on the toy, but now that you take a look at the concept art, you can totally understand where that's coming from now. Here's concept art of Optimus Prime. Not really much to say on that. The rusted out Optimus Prime that was in space. This is more concept art based on that. And then we also have the submarine transformer, or whatever you want to call it. And then we have more of the TRF drones. Pretty cool. Oh, there's something going on with my ear right now. We have the drone thing, launch thing. I want to call them launchers or something, but they deployers, drone truck. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much everything for the concept art on this article. Pretty cool. And then moving right along, we have Transformers Hall of Fame 2017 voting round 1. So if you guys want to vote for the Transformers Hall of Fame, you guys can go ahead and do so. Transformers The Last Night Wave 2 on retail stores in Germany. Bumblebee, male lead announced, and it is George Lendenberg Jr. Sorry if I got your name wrong, but let's see. He'll play alongside Haley Steinfeld as an after-school mechanic. No more information about his character is available at this time. He can also be seen in Spider-Man Homecoming playing Jason. Interesting news. The Transformers Bumblebee spin-off movie to receive $22 million tax credit. So there you go. If that interests you, well, there you go. New stock images of MP15 and 16E cassette bots versus Cassettetron. So let's go ahead and go through these. Look at this little guy. Look at the cassette. Pretty cool. This is a repaint of the Rumble/Frenzy character. I can't remember the names of these guys, so I do apologize for that. This is a black repaint of Steeljaw. Okay, so this is Enemy. Okay. And then this is Night Stalker, which is a repaint of the Steeljaw, which I just realized that these are Masterpiece figures, but that... Does this mean that we're going to get a Masterpiece Blaster? I don't know. I can't remember. But anyways, it does look... Or is it Steeljaw? No, it's... I don't know. I can't remember. This is probably Ravage. This is probably Steeljaw. I really don't care at this point. This is definitely a repaint of Ravage. This is the Stripes, which leads me to believe that it is possible that we could get a Blaster down the line. And then this is also... They call it Wing Thing. So there we go. I don't know. You guys probably know. I don't know that much about cassette characters. Unique Toys Palm Series. New gray prototypes revealed. And I apologize if some of these I really don't know who is who. Let's see. Yeah, I can't really point out. I believe that's... the one that comes with Fortress Maximus, but I could be wrong about that. It just looks like... Oh, no, that's Hardhead, I believe. Right. I don't know. No, Hardhead was in the back. So I don't know. This is Highbrow. I know that from the alt mode. Looks pretty cool. Looks very small, and I do like the design and detail. Look at the Headmaster just sitting inside there. That's cute. There's the head. And he's got a big forehead. And then there's... some other guy. Again, someone else is going to know who that is. I just don't. There's Highbrow again. There's whoever. Ah, so I was right. Yeah, it's the guy who Fortress Maximus head thingy. So there we go. If you guys are into more of those legend-sized toys, well, there you go. PC-18 upgrade kit for God Genrai. Genrai, or whatever you want to call it. So you get some alternative weapons. You get a sword. You get 2 guns. You get bonus. I believe those are hands. Or no, I think they clip on to something. I don't know. And then some rockets that plug onto the side of the wings. So that's pretty cool. Oh, okay. So it's something for the arms. Okay, so it fills out the arms. And can also help out with the legs. So there you go. That's pretty cool. That's very creative. So they use the combiner port to help with the legs. That's actually very good. So if you guys want this, there you go. An upgrade kit for your God Genrai. Transformers The Last Night Limited Edition Score 2 CD set at La La Land Records. So this will be available. It's on for pre-order and will be shipping July 25th. Which, thank God, by the way, because if you listen to the score of Transformers The Last Night, there's some music that was taken out. And not only that, one of the score music for Transformers The Last Night is different than what's in the movie. And I prefer to listen to the version that's in the movie. So what's going on with that? I don't know. But hopefully we actually get the more accurate movie score out of this. I imagine that we will. Transformers Forged to Fight updates with Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. So yes, we got Revenge of the Fallen Megatron on Forged to Fight. Lost Light issue 8 iBooks preview. So if you guys want to check that out, that is on TFW 2005. I will try to get all the links down in the description when I have the time. Optimus Prime and Bumblebee featured in back-to-school Walmart advertisement. I did see this, and it's pretty cool to watch. Nothing really too special with Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. They're not the main thing going on in the advertisement, but yeah, at least it's cool to watch. Rougher Labels and Toy Hacks TFCON 2017 update, which, yes, TFCON 2017 already happened. I know, but hey, that's not going to stop me from talking about this. Look at that. That looks so much better with the details. I like the purple on him, but the details. Let's see. Transformers and NASA crossover coming soon? Question mark. So if anyone's into that, there you go. I don't know what that's about, but there you go. I saw this posted on Facebook in one of the groups. This is the Transformers Creo Battle Changers, Megatron, and Ironhide. They got a single pack, which I have a lot of the Creo Battle Changers, but I don't have all of them. I have Wave 1, and then I have Wave 1 of the 2-packs, and I think they only made 2-packs. Which is funny because the Megatron is now getting a single pack, but that was released in the 2-packs. And that's actually, I'm going to bring this up, that's actually the review for Canadian Reviewer is my most watched video ever. It's got 200,000 views, and I think it's getting up to 300,000 now. Holy crap. So anyways, with that said, I want that Shockwave so badly, but I can never find it in stores. Apparently, you can find it in a dollar store somewhere. But unfortunately, they're not out here, which kind of sucks because I would love to get the Ironhide. I would love to get the Shockwave, but it never came out in my area. And then you also gotta have the Megatron. Now, these are the only 2 photos that were posted on TFW 2005, but if you find more photos on Facebook, you can see the back of the packaging, and it shows more on Megatron, and it shows more on Ironhide. And what I'll say is this, the Megatron and Ironhide don't have feet. They have heels, but they don't have feet. Like the front of the foot. I don't understand how they're supposed to stand, but there's that. The Transformers Tribute Evolution 3-pack Bumblebee is now in their vehicle modes. You can see that. And what I'll say is this. I kind of wanted this, but I don't think there's a reason for me to get it. I have the 2 other Bumblebees, and they just look like the same exact Bumblebees from this picture. So I probably won't get this 3-pack, but it's cool that it's being released. And then the Bumblebee, the last one, I definitely want to get, but that's going to get a single release, so I don't think there's any reason for me to get that. But I do think it's cool that they re-released the original 2007 Bumblebee, the oldest one. That is pretty cool. And then in the back, you can also see a Megatron. Does that mean that we might see a Megatron 2-pack of something? I'm just pointing this out. I'm not saying that that's going to happen. But I am going to say if they make a Megatron 3 or 2-pack with the Voyager Megatron and it looks better than the original release and it comes with a brand new figure in the timeline set, yes, I would definitely get that Megatron. But we'll have to wait and see. I don't think we're going to get that. I think it was just seen in the background. I'm just saying if possible, well, there you go. Transformers Universe additional cast members announced. We got Jason Drucker, Abby Quinn, Rachel Crow, Ricardo Hayos, and Gracie Zinni or something. I don't know. So those are the newest cast members. We also have Lorenzo D. Bonventura, Michael Bay, and Steven Spielberg, who are producing, with Hasbro's Brian Goldner and Stephen Davis. And the Bumblebee movie is coming out June 8th, 2018. And also, I'm going to point out that, of course, Travis Knight is directing the project. Thank God. Revolutionaries issue number 6 iBooks preview. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead. The Primitive Skateboarding Optimus Prime, new in-hand images. Oh my God. So it's a black and gold version of Optimus Prime, which I didn't actually know. There was a Power Master Optimus Prime in black. So I guess this is a reference to that, but you get a lot for it. You get the skateboarding set that transforms into its own skateboarding set. Also transforms into a gun, which is very nice. Actually, it looks a lot better than I thought it was going to. Did they combine the... Oh, no. Sorry about that. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Looks massive. Hopefully, he can actually hold the damn thing. which also forms into a skateboarding set, and you get a skateboard that the headmaster can also play with. The alt mode looks pretty cool. I will give it that. Looks very nice. And then there's the Black Power Master Optimus Prime. You can attach all this on the top of the vehicle mode if you want to, and I think that looks pretty cool. And then also, I think this is amazing. You can attach all of it onto the Power Master Optimus Prime and have the whole base mode set up. And I think that is awesome. I also love the other two skateboarding characters right here. I think that's very impressive. I actually really want that. Generation 1 Season 2 soundtrack fan restoration now available. So if you guys want to check that out, also check out their Kickstarter page whenever you get the chance. MP38 Supreme Commander Optimus Primal. So I believe this is a re-release of the other Optimus Primal that came out beforehand. I don't know the differences except for the color scheme. So I'm not going to go too much into this. It looks cool, but I like the red on here, but there's not much really that I want to talk about. Okay, so that is the comparison. Yeah, I like the original one a little bit more. This one's not bad. It's just I like the texture and everything on the original one. I like how this looks, but I think I have to go with the original on this. As far as the robot mode is concerned, I think the new one has a much better looking design for the robot mode, but that's because it kind of blends in a little bit more because this color scheme is already flat, and then the robot mode is it's still plasticky, not as metallic as this, but at least it blends in a little bit better. But I think this one just works a little bit more. I just like the red on this one a little bit better. Hey, look at that face. I love that. And you also get that. So that's a thing. But yeah, pretty cool nonetheless. I do like the look of it, but I gotta say the original one just had a much better look in my personal opinion. Oh, okay, that is the original toy. Okay. Okay, now I get it. So maybe it's a reference to the original toy. I don't know. I'm not really into Beast Wars too much. Rom versus Transformers Shining Armor issue #1 full preview. So if you guys want to check that out. IDW Transformers Till All Are One retail cover for issue 12, which is, I believe, the last issue of the Till All Are One series, which I know some people are upset by. And I'm upset. We were just getting into Blast Off and Onslaught, and you ruined it for us. Let's see. Prime One Studios announces the Last Night's Onslaught statue. At least we're getting some physical form of Onslaught. Moving right along. We got the Mastermind Creations Kaleidos, yes. Astra. It's the black and purple Rodimus, and sexy as hell. That's what I'm going to say. It's sexy as hell. Look at that all mode. Oh my god, it's What would Jobby the Honk say? Put it in my ass. Oh, it looks so gorgeous. I wish I went to TFCON to get it, but I didn't. Let's see. Transformers Hall of Fame voting round 2. Already the second round. So there you go. The Transformers The Last Night replica swords. They have the Optimus Prime sword, the Megatron sword, and the Transformers The Last Night sword, which is spoilers. That is the Excalibur from the last, The Last Night. Transformers The Last Night Japan exclusive Caliber Optimus Prime images. So if you guys want to check that out, let's go ahead and quickly do so. I'm not going to focus too much on the packaging. Here is the alt mode. Looks pretty cool. Nice paint applications, but still I wish a little bit more was painted, but not bad. At least you got the back here with more paint. And then there's the robot mode, which has the flip out face. I believe, I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's a flip out face. There's the shield that it comes with. It's a transformable shield. You can also attach the other weapons because it's got an alternative hitch on the back of it. So that's pretty cool. There is the alternative hitch. Very nice. And here's Optimus Prime with the new sword and the new faceplate. And it seems like the whole back end transforms into the shield. So now you're going to have to deal with less kibble, which is pretty cool, but I'm not sure if you can actually hold up the weapon. This is very nice. I like the little tab on the back there, but very nice looking axe. I will say that. Pretty cool. And yep, it does have the flip out face, which, by the way, loving the paint applications on this side. Don't know what happened to this side, though. It's a little off. And then suddenly it's fine. I don't know exactly. It looked like his eye is pulled out of its socket, and then the next photo, it's fine. Oh, the whole face flips out? Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. But, you know, that's just that version of it, I guess. There's a comparison between the two. You can see that all this back kibble will form the shield. But yeah, pretty cool nonetheless. So there is something you can do with the backpack. I do like that. So very nice looking Optimus Prime, I will say. The Transformers The Last Night reveal, the Shield Optimus Prime is released in the UK. Toronto ongoing third-party roundup. Now for this, okay, not so much this because I can't find the photos down here, but I believe the photos are seen somewhere else. Yeah. Let's see. I'm not going to go through all these links, but I will say the Megatron they have up front is pretty cool. I will say that. Let's actually go through the Planet X stuff. Okay. No, let's just go through the Ultra Magnus armor right here because I'm curious on that. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. I do like the style of that. Is there any more images other than that? Not that I'm seeing right now, but very cool nonetheless. I do like what they do. Planet X always does fantastic for me. Finally, we get to the slides. Okay, so this is how it's going to go. I am not going to figure out what every single character is. I'm not going to go through every single photo on this list. I'm going to go through the ones that really interest me. So prepare for that. If I skip out on something, well, you know that I didn't just miss it. I'm just not really interested in talking about it. So if you want to go through the whole thing, go to TFW 2005, but I'm not interested in going through the whole thing. We got the Mass Toy stack, which I believe is pipes. Very cool concept, I will say that. Very nice looking concept. That is pretty cool. I like the coloring on this photo more so than the other one, but I believe that is a drawing and this is an actual render. I will say I like the shaping on the head more on this, but I think it looks pretty cool nonetheless. And then Cliff Jumper looks very impressive. I do like that. And then Starscream you also get. There's more images of a Starscream by Mass Toys. Very cool nonetheless. I will be 1 second. I think I forgot something. Oh yeah, I can turn off this light. Let me see. All right, sorry about that. I just needed to check something. Okay, moving right along from that, we have an upgrade set for Bruticus. This is a new Onslaught, or maybe it's, I think it's like a smaller version of Onslaught. I could be wrong about that. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Definitely looks different. but very similar to the retail Onslaught. But I think I like this one a little bit more because, one, the cannons, and two, I don't know, I just kind of don't care for the original Onslaught, but there are some things I like about that one a little bit more than this. The alt mode for this one I don't really care for, but that's just my personal opinion. The robot mode looks pretty cool, and from the image, the combined mode looks very nice. Let's see, we got a purple thing. It's a purple thing! This seems to be a Jetfire, but I could be wrong. In fact, I think I'm wrong about that. It's called Sky Cruiser, and looks very cool. I will say that. This looks very nice. I'm interested to see more of what goes on with that. That is a little tiny Optimus Prime that looks freaking amazing. I want that thing. I want that thing on my desk by Monday morning. I want to do a whole video on that. I want to review it. It looks so good. Look at that. We found one or more battery settings. This gave me a battery setting because it's so freaking awesome looking. Okay. Let's see. I'm not going to go through those because most of those are released. I will go through this quickly. That looks pretty cool. I do like the style of that. That's very nice. Let's see. And then we got more on this. Okay, I'm not going to really go into that. DX9, we got a Power Glide, we got the Omega Supreme. It seems like we are going to get the Stunticons again. Okay. Not going to go too much into the Stunticons. I think we've seen too many Stunticons nowadays. We got more Dinobot third-party sets, which I hope that with the Power of the Prime setup thing, we're going to get official Dinobots. Not that I have a problem with these, it's just I hope that we get some official cheap ones that I can buy at the store. But it looks pretty cool. I do like the style of that. Oh, the angry face on that. Planet X! Yay, Planet X! Okay, so is this the Ultra Magnus that we were looking at? Yes, and oh, I have an Ultra Magnus figure. I want this. Oh my god, but I don't think it combines with my Ultra Magnus. I could be wrong about that, but there's a part of me that hopes it does. No, I don't think it does, but oh my god, does it look so good? Again, I could be wrong about that, but I think that's the third-party Ultra Magnus. Yeah, that is the third-party one. Damn it! Because if this was just an upgrade kit, I would so buy that. So buy that. And there's a size comparison with the Megatron. Pretty cool. Let's take a look at the Megatron in alt mode. Looks very nice. It looks like it has eyes! Anyways, oh my god, I wish that was a deluxe class toy, but it's not. And it seems like we're also getting some Insecticons from Planet X, which is pretty cool. Let's see, the Creations, GC Creations, or G Creations, or something like that. I don't know. Looks pretty cool, but I believe we've seen that before, so I'm not going to really go into depth with that. The Swindle down here looks pretty cool. Let's take a look at that Shockwave, because oh my god, I want it. I want it. I love Shockwave, and I want this. To have it by my desk now. And take a look at that Swindle. Look at that Swindle. Isn't he charming? I believe that's more of those Legends class figures, but I could be wrong about that. Look at that Brawl. Well, look at how handsome that is. Armor Boar, that's what they call it. I'll tell you what, it's not a boar. Ha, 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 ha. Look at those panels. Ah. God. And then we also have a Vortex, which, oh my god, look at Ab Crunch. He loves the Ab Crunch. And then we get on to Onslaught, which has a little more green than I'm hoping for, but you know what? He makes it look good. I mean, look at how he's got the gun. So yeah, very impressed by these. And then they combine. Oh my god. Can I cry? I want that. Give me it. Give me daddy. Then we also have a concept for the side swipe from Iron Factory. Very cool. I love the look of the chest right there. Oh my god, it looks fantastic. And then the Sunstreaker. Oh! Did he just orgasm? War Giant, great name. Since. Okay, just checking in. All right. Look at that Sunstreaker. Look at the chest. Look at the chest. You have to look at the nipples. Nipples. Now I really want to go to TFCON, but they're done, so it'd be pointless. Look at this Megatron. Look at this Megatron. Holy fuck, look at this Megatron. Look at that. I jizz. I have to clean myself now. Let's take a look at this image. Oh, I have to stop now. I have to stop. Look at this Grimlock. It's gray. All right, and then it seems like we are going to get that Predicus. I don't know what he's called. There's not Sharktacons, Seacons. I'll just call them the Seacons. Look at the legs. I want to put them in a deep fryer. That's how delicious they look. I'm not going to go through all the separate ones. I'm just going to go through the combined mode. Oh my god, look at that gun. Oh, holy crap, does that look amazing. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. All right, let's take a look. Who's this? Seems to be a part of another combiner. This is called Raging Bull. And he transforms into a very nice looking car. I will say that. Very nice. And then he also transforms into a leg. I love how the front of that turns to the side. That is a brilliant idea. And you also have it in red. This is called Red Knight. Seems appropriate. I love the headlights. That is a cool little feature. And he's got a headmaster too. So that's pretty cool. Let's see the headmaster for a quick sec, because I think that's pretty cool how that transforms. Very nice. Let's see. Robot mode. Yep, very nice. Do like the look of it. I want to get that. And then this is called Wild Hunter, I believe, from the same set. It is in the prototype gray. Not bad. Although it kind of reminds me of some of the Optimuses and Wheel stuff, and I don't know. Let's take a look at the alt mode. Oh my god, the alt mode is a dune buggy, and I love it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. And apparently there are already photos of the combined mode. I believe this is the combined mode. Oh, I think I remember this now. Oh god, I love the legs and how that transforms. That's pretty cool. And then we got Bagcube, Badoobie. And they don't really have anything that I should really talk about. Wenjang, or whatever they're called, has an Omega Supreme coming out. That looks good. Wenjang, I love your stuff. I want you to sign my stuff. Sign it to Bob. Ooh, look at that Megatron. Okay. I love the Dreadwing figure that I got. That's a repaint of this, and I want to get the original figure. That looks 10 times better, and I'm surprised that they finally did it. I'm surprised they finally made one that looks so much better than that. Not that I'm complaining about the original deluxe. I'm just saying, oh my god, look at that thing. I'm not going to go through everything on this, because there's still a lot more Stunticons. Ooh, I do want to go over the Motormaster for a quick sec. That looks pretty cool. I'm impressed by that. I love how the legs transform. That is such a brilliant transformation step. That is such a brilliant look to that. Oh my god, why didn't we think of that before? Why didn't we have the technology? Let's see. And there's the combined mode. Looks pretty cool. Very bulky, but then again, I mean, we had so many of those. Let's see. It seems like we're going to get a Springer from Fans Toys. And a cup from Fans Toys. I believe I remember seeing this, so that's pretty cool. And Omega Supreme, very nice. It seems like Omega Supreme is a big thing this year. More Dinobots. Ooh, I like that Cyclonus. Ooh, that's the IDW one. Oh my god, that looks so cool. Oh, brilliant alt mode. Holy crap, that looks so good. And then, who's this? Is this Drift? Mastermind Creations! Yep, that's who it is. And oh my god, it looks so good. Let's see this guy. Okay, so that's the dark version of him. Deadlock or something, I don't know. Let's see, we got the Obsidian right here on the side. Very cool. I do like the style of that, although I've seen it before. The Whirl figure, I believe I've done a video on that before. But still, my opinion has not changed. It looks pretty cool. Very interesting style of Megatron going on right here. I do like that. I believe that's from the comics as well. Very nice looking alt mode. It's like a drill tank jet thing. I really don't know, but I am fine with that because it looks good. Let's see. What else do I really want to talk about? You got some cassette guys. You got some additions to the Cyclonus. New head sculpt and new sword, I believe. Yes, new sword. Limited run of 100 pre-order shipping by end of July. So if you guys want that, there you go. And then the new head for the Galvatron. That looks so much better. So much better. That is 10 times better. 100 times better than the original one. And then Bruticus and Ruination also has some upgrade kits. I'm sorry that I'm going really fast by these, but I just don't really want to focus on these too much because there's so much going on. Whoever this guy is, I want him. Not for the robot mode, but for that. Not so much for the jet mode. That. Look at him going after Titan Master. Oh my god, I want that thing. And it seems like we're going to get more of those jet guys that we'll be able to combine. I believe that's Darkwing and something. Yep, I got it right. I can't remember their names exactly, but I do recognize them. And then Transbot, since 2008, pretty cool stuff, I guess, but nothing I'm going to focus on. So that is the TFCON stuff I just wanted to breeze by and talk about. Let's see. Let's go to the next page. This is the last page of news, and we're done. All right. The Hasbro Masterpiece MP10 Optimus Prime and Titans Returns Wave 5 released in Canada. Oh, thank God. I could probably go to Canada and get some Titans Returns soon, maybe. I don't know. It would be cool to get Twin Twist, definitely, because I have the Top Spin, and it would be nice to get the Twin Twist. Definitely not getting the MP10 Optimus Prime re-release because that's about 230 bucks they're asking for, and I'm just like, fuck you, no way. Like a couple of years ago, it was only 110, 120. Now it's 230? What the fuck? Anyways, here is a dockable stand for the Megatron and Optimus Prime, and I will say the Megatron's head looks a little too off to me. It looks a little too much like an alien from Men in Black. It just doesn't look right to me. I think that the headpiece things that dangle down on the side are too far apart. I would rather either that all collapsed or that just be closer in, because that is way too far apart. But I do like that it's a dockable stand. I probably wouldn't even put my phone in that because I just want to see the Megatron. But still pretty cool. I do like the bucket look to him, so that's pretty cool. And then the Optimus Prime looks very good too. A little bit more gold than I think he should have, but not bad nonetheless. Pretty cool. And I love that shield. Oh my god, very nice. I'm sorry that I'm going through the photos pretty quickly. You can see the photos for yourself online. And then we got the Remote Control Ultimate Bumblebee. I'm not going to go through it because I don't really care. Transformers The Last Night MV Sports product line. You get bikes, trikes, skateboards, scooters, truck ride, and Camaro ride. So if you want to go through that, go ahead. More info on upcoming Rescue Bots Academy animated series. So I guess that is going to be an off series to the Rescue Bots show. Clarity note: the new show may feature Chase, but looks like voices are being cast outside of LA. Update: it's confirmed they are using a non-union cast for New York, including Optimus Prime's voice. So there you go. I didn't even know that they were doing another show for that. So yay, I guess. Transformers The Last Night home release information. So you get the Blu-ray, Blu-ray 3D, DVD release, and limited edition Steelbook. It's very interesting because my Walmart Canada website already has these listed online. Transformers Robots in Disguise updated show information. So it seems like we're going to get more episodes for the series season 3/4. It seems like it will be 26 episodes long, and some of the episodes have been released online, so if you guys want to check that out. I've also got commentaries on a couple of the episodes. Transformers The Last Night 4-pack glasses and glass coasters at Zip Pop Culture, so if you guys want to check that out, go ahead. There are photos of the MPM 3 Bumblebee Transformers Masterpiece photo review, so if you guys want to check that out. But I do like the comparison with all these Bumblebees. It seems to be about Voyager class size, a little bit taller than the Human Alliance one, but that's not bad. Oh, wait, no, that's not the Masterpiece. This is the Masterpiece, so smaller than the Human Alliance. That's good. And it's also for $100. So amazing, right? Ugh. Anyways, moving on, let's go to the concept art for Transformers The Last Night. We've got Quintessa, which almost looks like she's a dude because she looks like she's got a mustache. So there's that. But that does look closely to what she looked like in the movie, just a little bit more cleaner. Let's see. I'm just going to open them up in tabs. Tab, tab, tab. Open it up as a tab. Open as tab. So yeah, spoilers to The Last Night, I guess. But do you care? It was a shitty movie to begin with. I did a review for The Last Night saying, okay, maybe it's good. And I still enjoyed it, but then I look back and I'm like, I hate it. It was not a good movie. Okay, it's not the worst movie, but I think it's my least favorite of the Transformers movies. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I fucked that up. Hey, there's the pyramids, so that photo worked, I guess. I'll just open up the highlights. I don't care about a lot of these background ones. Open up drift. Open up this. Open up this. And we'll open up this. And leave it at that. So there's Drift's head. So it was going to be a little bit more different. It seems like they might have kept the original color scheme, but instead they changed this out for red. It's got a red around the helmet, but I don't remember seeing these. I could be wrong about that, but it's a pretty interesting design head. I actually want that as a display piece. I think that looks pretty cool. There's that General Bulldog guy. Yeah. It actually looks pretty decent. I kind of want to call him Perceptor. I don't know why, just something about him. And there's that planet thing going after the moon. So it's going to look a lot different. There's concept art on Quintessa, which I will admit actually looks fucking amazing. That is very nice. I do like how the legs look like that. Oh my god, that would be so cool. Let's see. That is all the knights. And they were going to look a little different compared to what they did in the movie. And that is pretty much it. Let's see. I want to open tab for these. Let's see the differences. Okay. All right. So pretty cool. That is closer to what she looked like in the movie. And then last but not least, there is this. All right, so that is all the news for the week. I will go back to the live stream chat. Turn on all the lights. Stop screen sharing. There we go. So, with that out of the way, there was something that I wanted to mention. I got a comment from some little kid that doesn't really seem to understand what he's talking about. There's a part of me that doesn't want to talk about this because of what happened beforehand, before I went camping, that whole thing. But at the same time, I don't think the kid really understood what he was talking about. So I just wanted to quickly breeze onto that. Let's see. In case you're wondering about the baby squirrels, they were so cute. All right, here's the comment that I'm talking about. And I'm sorry, kid, if I'm not getting your point, but I just think that you totally don't understand what you're talking about. I think you're talking out of your ass. It was in the top 10 worst Transformers list, and he did not like the fact that Lockdown was on my list, the Age of Extinction Lockdown. I do not like that figure. I don't think it's a good figure. I think they should have went back and reworked it. Here's what he said. How do you expect to copy the movie Lockdown better? There should be a comma. How do you... Let me try that again. How do you expect the Try that one more time. How do you expect to copy the movie Lockdown better? It's because of the people saying make them more humanoid. Now it's hard for them to make humanoid transforming robots out of a certain car and a humanoid look you should expect. God, there's no periods or commas in any of this. You should expect that they are not perfect. You are not a grateful person. You are a bad representation for kids. They will copy you, maybe change your point of view. At least they made an effort. You transformed them all wrong. I totally missed that part. I transformed them all wrong? If you look at the video, they're all transformed right. I know they transformed right. Maybe one or two things. I don't know. And it would be minor things. The Lockdown was transformed correctly. The Hightail was transformed correctly. And let's say, just for argument's sake, that they weren't correctly transformed in that video. Let me go look and see. That's transformed right. That was in the list. That's transformed right. That was in the list. That's transformed right. No, that wasn't in the list. That's transformed right. That was in the list. Let's see. What else? That's a construct bot. You can't fuck that up. Trying to remember exactly what was on my list. There weren't that many Transformers Prime figures that were on the list for worse. All I can think of was Soundwave. Generations, I'm pretty sure, has... Scoop! Scoop has a quality control issue on mine, but I still consider it one of the worst in my collection because, it's my collection we're talking about! So, anyways, or at least I am for the list. That might have been on the list, but I can't remember exactly. Trying to see at the bottom of my shelf. I'm not going to go through everything, but let's see. Mudflap is transformed correctly. Might have a few issues, but still, it's not a good figure. So yeah, what did I transform incorrectly? The kid never said. But he says that I transformed them all wrong. Okay. And you don't take care of your figures. Yeah, okay. I take care of mine, and I'm 11, and you're more than 23. No, I'm 22. Good guess, though, but I'm not more than 23. You are not grateful. First of all, what the hell crawled up your ass? What the hell crawled up your ass for that? I just wanted to talk about this because I wanted to vent because I just thought this was silly. Kid, I don't think you understand exactly what you're talking about. I think that you're completely talking out of your ass about everything that you're saying. Because, one, a lot of what you're saying is guessing. You're saying that I don't take care of my figures. If I didn't take care of my figures, what would they be doing on the shelf? If I didn't take care of my figures, I would have had them thrown in bins. Yeah, I don't take care of them. Look at how they're on the shelf. Okay. So I'm just going to tell you that you're talking out of your ass, obviously. Second, and this is more towards anyone else who has this idea, because I'm noticing that for people on YouTube, it seems like everyone's the same and everyone's a bad guy now. Everyone has to go after this YouTuber or that YouTuber, and everyone's just the same. Everyone's out for the money or something like that, and that's just an example. Everyone's just in it for themselves now. And I'm so tired of that, because it's giving so many YouTubers like a bad name, like these exposed videos and stuff like that. And I know it doesn't sound like I'm any better talking about this, but I just need to vent and give off some clarity into exactly what I'm talking about. Which, by the way, loving the fact that you liked your own comment, and I know you did, because as soon as I approved it, your comment got liked. So, anyways. So they could make the lockdown better. As I made an argument, they could do that so much better. They did. There's a third-party lockdown coming out. There is a hot rod figure that looks way better than the lockdown that we got. And as I said before, that figure should have been the Voyager, at least to compare with the Optimus Prime. Now, we got Voyager Optimus Prime. It's a lot better. But if they're going to have a leader class Optimus Prime, how do I expect my shelf to look when I've got a deluxe class lockdown to compare? It doesn't look good. So there are a lot of things that they could have done so much better on that lockdown figure. It's not a good figure. And let me tell you this. The kid makes it sound like I'm almost forcing people to have an opinion, the same opinion as me. You guys know by now that I tell you guys can have a different opinion than me. And I know I haven't been perfect on like arguing with people about whatever, but you know, even if I disagree with you on the lockdown figure, doesn't mean that I can't have an argument over it. It doesn't mean that we have to throw words or hate each other over it. It's just a conversation, you know? It's not like I'm trying to force you to like the figure. It's just that I have an argument against what you're saying, and that's it. You know, people have arguments against me, and that's fine. You know, it's not a big deal. But for anyone with the idea that what I say and what I do, I'm trying to force onto other people. And I'm talking about the opinion of a figure. Like, I don't like the bludgeon too much. For anyone who thinks that I'm trying to force that, I'm not trying to do that. But what gets me is this kid is saying that I'm a bad representation for kids and they will copy me, maybe change their point of view. So basically what he's saying is that I should stop sharing my opinion because other people will copy it. Because kids will copy it. I love the fact that I'm a bad representation for kids. I've said fuck a couple of times on this live stream. It's not really for kids. But good job on that. Anyways. If people decide to copy my choices, my beliefs on figures, my opinion on figures, that's not up to me. That's up to them. I'm allowed to share my own opinion, you know? I know he's not saying I directly that I should shut up or that I don't deserve an opinion. I know he's not directly saying that, but in a way he is. Because he's telling me that people are going to copy my opinion of the figure and that I'm just not grateful. And here's the thing about him saying I'm not grateful. If I wasn't grateful, let me pull this up. If I wasn't grateful for Hasbro, why the fuck would I own all these? If I wasn't grateful, you stupid kid. Okay, I take back the stupid comment, but I mean, come on. But the main point that I'm trying to get, the main argument that I'm trying to get at, is when he says that people are going to copy my opinion. That's not up to me. That's up to them. If they're going to do that, that was their choice, not mine. I'm going to continue to make videos. I'm going to continue to make toy reviews. And you know what's the hilarious part about this? He says that I'm a bad representation for kids, that people will copy me. You know what this kid does? He has 2 toy reviews. What if people copy him? What if he has a negative review and now people are copying him? So, I don't know. I don't know. Is it just me? I hope I'm not blowing this out of proportion, but the main point is not even directly at him. My main point is anyone who comes to my channel thinking that everyone has to copy my opinion. No, if you copy my opinion, that's up to you. All right? I just want to make that clear. I know I haven't been the best at talking about this, but it just got to me that people, I don't know, it shouldn't get to me. I know people are going to say that, but I just couldn't believe that. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I really just don't. It just gets me that someone would think that. I'm not sure if this kid is a troll or if he actually has that opinion, that mindset. But let me tell you this, kid, you really don't get it then. If that is your mindset, maybe I'm misunderstanding what you're saying, and maybe I am blowing it out of proportions. But what you're saying doesn't make sense. Some of what you're saying is talking out of your ass. And the fact that you fucking say, I am not grateful and I'm a bad representation, fuck you. I'm just going to tell you that. Fuck you. I don't care if you're 11. I really don't care. Guess what? You come to YouTube. So expect to hear F-bombs. But, okay, I take back the F you, but maybe just screw you. Or something. I don't know. Something less vulgar. And I'm not telling you to shut up or anything like that. I'm just telling you that you are talking out your ass about that. I don't know. I just wanted to vent because I just thought that was stupid. I really thought that was stupid. But you know what? I shouldn't even talk about this. So forget it. Forget everything that I'm saying. Just remember this. If you copy my opinion, that's up to you. But don't sit there and say I'm an ungrateful person for Transformers. Because look at all this. Go back to my Transformers collection. See how many Transformers I have. You think I'm ungrateful? I don't know. That's just something that I wanted to talk about. It was mainly that, and then everything else I kind of just blew out of proportion. I do apologize for that. But it just got to me that he said, I'm an ungrateful person, and that I'm a bad representation, and that people are going to copy me. It's like, and again, it's mainly because I just wanted to talk about that because I wonder if people are going to have that same idea. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. And let me tell you this. There are going to be bad Transformers. There are bad Transformers. If you look around, you will see bad Transformers. I think that kid was a troll because he went to my video calling me an ungrateful person, but the video is called Top 10 Worst Transformers in My Collection. You kind of expect that there's going to be Transformers that I'm going to hate. So, yeah, I think that kid was a troll. So, yeah, maybe it's nothing. Maybe it is nothing, but it just got to me. And you know what? The reason why I'm venting about it now is because now it doesn't. Now I was able to talk about it, and I was able to speak my mind on it. And there you go. Yep, you're right. Forget it. Forget the whole thing. So I do apologize if that is not what he meant. I do apologize if he didn't get it. So I do apologize for part of this, but at the same time, there's a part of me that doesn't. So, anyways, promote the positive, neglect the negative. Don't let it steal your focus. Well, here's the thing: is that we're talking about me talking about the worst figures, which is a negative. So, I mean, there you go. I don't think it's a fake account. I think it's. I just think it was some dumb kid. Honestly. Or just a kid that made a stupid move or something. I don't know. Someone send a link of this live stream to like. No, don't even do that. Don't even do that. Because again, I do apologize. But at the same time, I don't. So yeah, kid, if you're watching, I do apologize for part of that, but you should understand that what you said was you talking out of your ass. So, I mean, I already said my say on the reply. I shouldn't even be talking about this. And you're probably going, why are you even talking about it? Again, that was to other people who may come to my channel expecting that. So, yeah. I do apologize for half of that. I don't think I'm going to remove this video like I did the last time because I was able to catch myself at the very least. But again, there is the message. So, anyways, moving on from that. Steelbane, Berserker. You guys want me to give away these figures? Because I won't. Is it bad that it kind of gets me that when people, and this isn't a big deal too, I totally understand where people are coming from with this. Is it bad that when people, when you're going up to a subscriber count, like I'm almost at 7,000, and I'm like, I want to do something special, like a video or something, or a live stream, and people are like, do a giveaway. I don't want to because that involves me buying a figure and I have to ship it. I don't know. Bone Crusher, I'm not going to talk about it on the live stream because I don't want to go into it anymore. But yeah, I did see that and I noticed. Wait, what are you saying? I don't understand what you're talking about. I can't hear you because music's too loud. Don't cry, bro. I will cry. I also wanted to talk about a pet peeve of mine. You know, I know someone just said, don't think about the negatives. Calm down. It's another pet peeve of mine. This one's less so. This one's not even a big deal. It's just something I wanted to talk about. Is when people go and say worst with the T when they should be saying worse. Like Transformers: The Last Knight is worse than Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. Like, no, it's worse. But it's not the people that accidentally do that. It's the people that do it, but they know. Like, they know that that's not the proper term. That's not what you should be using. But they say worst anyways. I know that's a random thing, but when people say worst when they should be saying worse, I don't know, that just gets me. It's random. Hail Hitler! This video was banned in Germany now. Winnie the Pooh, also banned in China. Let's see. Oh no! Oh! The tail to my strafe broke off again. His tailless by comparison. But you know what? You know what? You know what? It makes for a very good whip. Maybe. If I could get it in his hand. Maybe the other way. Oh, it makes for a very good whip. What? Well, put it in my ass. I know, Jobby the Hung. You've blown my mind when you saw my comment. Am I blowing your mind now? Let's see. What else do I want to talk about? I want to talk about this guy, Dark Steel. Fuck, you're a handsome boy. Look at how handsome this boy is. He is a handsome boy. Let's see. Oh, so the Hightail review, I'm gonna record my audio for it. Probably today. For the video review. And I have to be quick because the battery is running low on this video. I'm going to record the audio for the Hightail review, and then maybe if I can get to editing it, it might be out tomorrow or sometime just a bit later. So you guys might be able to get the Hightail review coming out for Canadian Reviewer. Ooh! So we'll have to wait and see. If you guys have not checked it out, check out the Unicron review that I did, which is almost passing 1,000 viewers. Let's go ahead and see exactly what it is. And don't spam click the video because I could get in trouble for that. But let's see if it did make 1,000 views. It's got 4 views away from 1,000 on the Canadian Reviewer Armada Supreme Class Unicron review. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead, but don't spam click the video. Let's see. What else do I... You are grateful? That's a lie. I am ungrateful and bad representation for kids. Fuck. Transformers Prime was my favorite series. My favorite series. I have a whole shelf dedicated. So, hey, Brian, quit promoting your YouTube channel. Oh, you mean TFAT Page 101? Wink. So, let's see, what else is there to talk about? Oh, I am deciding on what figure to review for the next Canadian Reviewer episode. I'll be doing an update video on the Canadian Reviewer and talking about what's going to happen for the future of it. But what I will say is this. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be reviewing, except that I do, because I just remembered what it was. I was deciding earlier today, and then I realized, oh wait, I can review this, and just now I completely forgot. But then I completely remembered what I'm reviewing. That is, after Hightail, I want to review the Universal Studio EVAC. So don't you hate it when Amazon gets your orders in late? I don't know, because my orders for Amazon, I haven't made too many orders, have actually gotten here pretty quick. Like, I ordered Logan. I have all the X-Men DVDs. Dear Brian, do you want a Masterpiece Punch Counter Punch? Yes. Anyways, I can't really talk about the comments right now too much. EVAC. So, Universal Studios EVAC. I'll be doing a review on that, hopefully. If not, it will be someone else. Okay. Cybertron, or not Cybertron, Universal EVAC, and then after that, I'm not sure. Transformers Misfortune, I have actually wrote the season 2 episode 1, so I'm moving forward with that. I need to work on a prop. As far as the customs are concerned, for what I'm doing, I have the idea for a new custom. I'm not going to say. The Thundertron I haven't done much for, and I do have a custom that I am working on and I'm progressing, and that is the Primus. So that will be coming out. I don't think it will transform, but I think it will be. If anything, I'll give it one of those stupid alt modes, like the Unicron figure. So Unicron will have a partner, and that will be Primus or enemy or whatever. Anyways, so with that out of the way, I already have some of the gimmicks. In fact, I should actually bring out the toy. So I'll show this, and then that will be it. That is what I have so far. So that is Primus. Anyways, with that said, I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry for the rant, but it's just something that got to me. My cat scratched me. Yeah. Anyways, with that said, Hot Rod's gun. And I'll see you guys next time. What am I doing?